Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope everybody's week is going well. We've got some exciting news. Several exciting things to talk about. First of all is our sweatshirts.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move over and the Queen is going to join us.
So I wanted to show everybody our sweatshirts. Eric made the sign, that flag sign for Nathan a while back, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that one with a lighted frame on.
Yeah, and his wife Amy, she owns her own printing company called Sea Monkey Lagoon. And Eric will put a link to that on the website because she does amazing printing.
Not on the website, in the
description
below.
I'm sorry, in the description below. So here, these are the sweatshirts we're going to wear to the Atlanta show. So Eric says, Eric, make a wood sign. Mine says, Vicky, Queen of Everything. It has two little crowns and make a wood sign. And on the back of them, it says, Sawdust makes me happy. It's our logo. And Amy did an amazing job. She's done several things for me. Had some stuff made for our son also. But anyway, go check out her. I think she's on Facebook. Let's see what she's saying. Facebook, Etsy, and Instagram.
Yeah.
But you can contact her if you need printing done because she's very reasonably priced, very fast. She designs, she prints. She's the owner. Little Amy Rogers. So
she actually is like
she's
our
like
niece.
My niece. Yeah,
We've known her since she was born.
I went to school with her mom, and we hated each other. Then we loved each other. Her mom and I are like best friends. So, which today's her birthday. So actually, no, yesterday was her birthday. Anyway, happy birthday, Cheryl. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here, and then once I do, I'm going to zoom in on the back and the shirts and stuff so you can see. I know you can't see my little crowns, but Amy put little glittery crowns on there.
Like little rhinestone.
But they're printed on there. It's printed, and I have washed them, so it does not come off. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here and turn it over to Eric.
Okay. So thank you, Amy and Nathan, of course. Thank you guys so much. So they're like, nieces and nephews to us. So anyway, okay, so the announcement. Today's video really is going to be, another guest came by the other day. His name is Bob. Just a terrific guy, a horse guy, and he's got a great, some really good tips. So we're going to have that at the end of this video. The big announcement is actually, other than the Atlanta thing, which is coming up in a couple weeks, actually,
like a week and a half.
Yeah, about a week and a half. But also, we have decided, being as we are actually going to be in Atlanta on the last Saturday of the month, we are going to do the LTS, or we're going to attempt to do the LTS this coming Saturday. What is this Saturday? The date? It would
the
be
17th, I think.
Yeah, so it'll be it'll be in about 4 days from when you see this. This next coming Saturday is when we're going to do the LTS. So no video on Friday, but another exciting thing is we're going to have a special guest on the LTS on Saturday that's going to join us live. And we've actually got 2 or 3 things that we're planning as far as demos go. So it kind of all depends on how that...
You're not going to tell who the special guest is?
No, I'm not going to tell who the special guest is. They'll find out on Saturday.
It'll be fun.
If you guys join us on Saturday, I hope you can, because we're going to have fun, no doubt. But worst case scenario, it'll be posted on YouTube by Monday, hopefully. So hope you guys can join us with that. All right, so now comes up our interview with Bob. And he's a horse guy, been in the horse, kind of dealing with horses for years, and actually lives here in Arizona. Just a terrific guy. We had a blast just hanging out with him. So thank you, Bob, for coming by, and we hope you guys enjoy this. And then what?
Before you go, I want you to
turn around. Okay.
Put your kind of lean back just a smidge because we got a little glare.
Lean back?
Yeah.
Oh.
So check that out.
Glare on the
Isn't that awesome? Black? Oh my gosh, I love it. Good job, Amy.
Yeah, okay. Amy did an awesome job on it. Okay. All right, so here comes Bob, and then we will see you guys on Saturday morning, this coming Saturday, 9 a.m., Arizona time. So wherever that is for you. And I'm hoping that we did some upgrading on some of our equipment. So with any luck, hopefully the Facebook Live thing will work for us. We're going to try it again. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoy this, and we'll see you guys on Saturday morning. Have a great one. Bye-bye. I pounded. Did you see that?
I did.
But you didn't catch it on camera.
Yes, I did.
Good morning, everyone. We are in our studio, and we have a special guest who called us, let's see, about 32 seconds ago, said he was coming by. So, surprise! We threw him in front of the camera. So, introduce yourself, sir.
Hi, I'm Bob Bobian.
Bob Bobian.
Yep.
From
Peoria, Arizona.
So, he's from right down the road, basically. That's a few hours away.
About 2.5 hours.
Yeah. So, tell us your story, Bob. Why are you here? How did you find us? And all of that stuff.
Well, I worked the horse industry for years, and I retired from that, and I got on YouTube one day, and I was trying to find something to do to stay busy, and I got Dave's signs. So I started watching, and I said, I think I can do that. So I went to Home Depot, and I bought me some bits, and I brought them back home, and I got aboard, and I started, and it was jerking me all over, and I'm thinking, how they make it look so easy. And I was thinking, man, this is crazy. I threw them bits away. I said, maybe I got the wrong. I went back and I bought another set of bits. Same problem. And so finally, light bulb turned on. I said, why don't you just call the people that are doing the signs? So I called them and got your bits. Which
You talked to Vic, probably?
Yeah, I talked to Vicki, and she helped me out tremendously because she told me what bits I needed to buy, and I said, well, okay, give me a set of all of them that you have, and I'll play with them.
Yeah.
And immediately, I was just awestruck because of the things that I could do with that set of bits.
It's amazing how just having the right bit, and it's not any different than any other profession, having the right tools just makes all the, even in your other industry, I'm sure you had certain things that you used in tools that made your life, better.
Yeah, we always look for things to do the job, the same job, do it better or make it quicker, whatever, what it amounted to. But with the woods and stuff, if you don't have these bits, you just can't do the professional job.
It's tough to hold the line.
It's very tough.
Yeah.
And then I was cutting a little deep to begin with, and then that video came up, and I said, "Well, that's what it's wrong. I gotta raise it up a little and do the backgrounds.
Not quite so deep.
So deep.
Yeah.
And it's like
that's funny because I see more. I think with brand new people, I see more on the other end. They're kind of apprehensive to go too deep. Mm-hmm. So I normally see on the other end, too shallow. And then when they do their background on outset letters, when they do their background, they end up with tons of high spots.
Right.
And I know we've seen your signs. We're going to show them here in a minute. You're not doing a whole lot of spraying black on your background. I know you're doing a lot of staining, so that wouldn't necessarily be the case when you're doing your background. But going too deep isn't a normal thing that I see with brand new people. Normally, it's going too shallow.
Well, when I was playing with it to begin with the 60 degree, I just played with it, and I finally bought a micrometer, and I do things the right way. But I'd look at it, and then I test it, and I made what I wanted was to 3D my stuff out, so that was the first thing that you seen when you looked. It just drove you right to the what you were making.
Yeah.
And it has to have a wow factor to me, and if it doesn't, then I'm not happy.
Yeah.
But what I do is the depth of it and the 3D look of it, and of course I do the paintings.
Yeah.
And you've seen that. But,
But
I enjoy that too.
Yeah.
But if I had comparisons of two boards sitting there after I started carving, the wow factor was there. And,
Yeah.
and people come by, and I mean, my business has taken off since I started.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So your business. So tell me how. First of all, let's look at your signs. If you can bring that, I know you were kind of doing that, and Vic is good at zooming in. So while you're, there we go. That came up already. So you want to?
No,
how
it's
do you-
turned around.
Turn around.
It's turned.
Oh, it turned around. So I don't know. This is not going
Smart.
to
Just leave it.
The smartphone.
Just turn it straight. There you go.
like that. So even when they're small like that, you can still get in on there.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So let me see. I want to scroll through some here because man, he makes some beautiful stuff. Oh, I don't know if you've seen that one. Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're filming right now.
I see that. I apologize.
Rachel, this is Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you as well.
And this is the audience.
Hi, audience.
Hi, audience.
Wait.
Hi.
So as you guys know, we just kind of roll with it. Not much editing going on here. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through there. So, too fast?
Down. Yep.
Okay. So as I'm doing this, tell me about your business. Where are you selling? How are you selling your stuff? Where you?
Well,
How's that working?
I used to go with my wife to help her set up at the craft shows. We do mostly the Phoenix area, and we do go to Munns Park, and I love doing my wildlife stuff.
And for
Munns
people
Park.
that don't know, Munns Park is up by Flagstaff.
My Flagstaff.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous area. All cabins and stuff. I've been there
and
many
I've
times.
Been doing very well up there with my signage and a lot of custom signs. I do like to get my customers involved in my work and let them help design.
Oops.
I will send pictures as I develop each step of the way.
Did you see that one yet?
I think so.
So when you're going to Munns Park, are you actually setting up a little like a little stand?
I take my work that I have. I take up there, and I don't do any carving there because there's no electric or any of that.
Right.
And plus, people are coming and going so fast that it's hard to sit there and carve and.
But I don't know if you got that one. Oops. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, we're done.
All right, we saw lots of pictures. Great stuff. Well, let me just zoom in on that one. That one, I think is so cool. It's got the trees, and so Bob's kind of doing a version, kind of what we do from the background, but he's using stains and natural backgrounds and different color stains, and then the painting to boot. Just phenomenal stuff, just great stuff. So I want to understand. So when you're setting up at Munns Park, is it kind of a craft show kind of thing going on?
You set your tents up, and my wife does embroidery stuff, so we're together.
Gotcha.
And we'll set up 3 tents. I have about 1.5 tents. I display my boards that I do. You can either buy those or you can order special orders, and
Right.
Depending on how much artwork's done on them is to the cost.
And then, and so do they have this kind of craft thing on a regular basis, and like on weekends or once a month, or how often do they do
on
it?
the weekends, usually up there, it's in the summertime when our shows in Phoenix area, it's too hot to
Gotcha.
set
Everybody
up.
wants to
And,
head.
Yeah, they all go up there, and that's when all the people are up there trying to get out of that heat. So.
Yeah, because it's like, I know Flagstaff's like 7,000 feet
Right.
elevation, so
Yeah.
they're
And it's
cool.
usually nice and cool. It usually get a rain about 2 o'clock when you're tearing down. But
That's why it's so green up there.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
yeah.
But it is an area where people want to name their cabins. They buy a new cabin, they want to name it, and they want
Yeah.
a special plaque no one else has. And then a lot of people just want a house number and their name on it.
That's so cool.
Whatever you want. I like doing outset letters, and just to me they pop a little more
Yeah.
than the inset. So
And you have the thing about outset too. You've got a lot of different different options of different things you can do when you're
Right.
doing outset. With inset, there's only so much you can do with it. With outset, you can do so many more different colors and all different kinds
yeah,
of things.
it just to me it made my signs pop because I'm doing the wildlife and I'm doing the teams and stuff. So
Yeah.
when my sign gets done, it just 3Ds that and just brings out what you want them to
Yeah,
see.
and it's more unique looking
Right.
rather than being inset, which is what's been done for generations,
Right.
mostly inset stuff.
I have done inset, and for a few people, they like the inset.
And there are.
Yeah,
It-
and I usually finish my signs out to, after I get done painting, I'll use a Helmsman sealer on it. And normally I'll do, depending on how the board is accepting it, I might
Yeah.
put 2 coats, maybe 3
Yeah,
coats.
right.
But when they're done, I mean, it just blows
Yeah.
them up.
Yeah, and
it's
then
awesome.
so now you do it a little different than I do. Normally, I apply my paint after my finish,
Mm-hmm.
but you're putting your paint on, and then you're putting the Helmsman on top of that.
Right.
Do you have any issues with the amber color of the Helmsman changing the colors that you put on there? Does that come up at all?
It does come up. It was coming up really bad when I was doing my the whites. The whites
the
are
white
terrible.
turns them yellow and kind of dingy.
Right, but
Yeah.
what I did was I went to a semi-gloss paint rather than the flat.
Oh.
And that seems to help me out with the yellow.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And what I'll do if I have a sign that has a lot of white on it in the logo,
Yeah.
I might only put 1 coat over that. I'll go around it and paint, and then just
One
do
coat
one-
of the Helmsman,
of
you
the
mean?
Helmsman.
And then
The rest.
thicker around the rest.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's an
And-
interesting idea. I hadn't
But
thought about that.
That helped a lot with the yellowing on my whites.
Yeah, that makes a lot of difference.
They
Yeah,
do.
that's
They
a
do
good
make
idea.
a crystal, but I cannot find the crystal around, and I get my helm.
Crystal, what do you mean?
Crystal clear,
Crystal clear.
and that's supposed to not have the yellowing effect.
Yeah, and see, I use, and that's where, and I don't know if you've seen any of my latest videos where I'm using that Czar polyurethane.
Mm-hmm.
It is clear, so it doesn't do that. You can put that right over white, and it will never yellow like the Helmsman. I love the Helmsman, but the Czar, of course, it's about twice the price. It's really pricey stuff, and I spray it on with my Critter sprayer. But that doesn't it doesn't turn that white yellow.
Well, what I was having, I tried polyacrylic. I tried different, gloss clears,
Yeah,
and I have to haul my stuff. So I usually stand them on end, and I was putting, I used freezer paper in between to
Yeah.
keep them from rubbing and scratching.
yeah,
But at one time when I tried using that real thin bubble wrap,
yeah.
and I was using different type, trying to find something. I got polka dots all
Yeah.
over my signs, and then that was a mess. I have to sand everything back
Yeah.
down and get
Been
all
there,
that
done
out.
that, man. I
And-
don't put bubble wrap. That's why when you see me package on my, and for you guys, that's why I do use bubble wrap, but I use plastic in between, like almost like Ziploc bags, but a thick plastic, a 2 mil or a 3 mil plastic. That's the only thing that touches the sign. The bubble wrap's on the outside of that.
Well, I've played with different things, and I eliminated my problem by using freezer paper.
Yeah, well,
it
that
has
works
a
too.
wax side
Yep,
on it, and I
yep.
put my signs back to back.
Yep.
And it's thin, and so you can get more signage into your containers.
So
and
your
stuff.
special orders then from Munns Park or wherever where you're traveling, you make it for them and then bring it back the next.
Bring it back, or if they come back down, then they can pick it up. However they want to do
Yeah,
it.
right.
It's
You
up to
ship
them.
it all yet?
I've shipped a couple out. I did a camper scene for a guy, and that was a disaster for me because he wanted his colors exact. I said, "Oh man!" And
Yeah.
I was blending paints, and I was doing it, and I got a real
Good for you. You're a better man than me. All right, you guys. Gosh, Bob, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
It's so much fun meeting
Yeah,
you. I'm
I'll
glad you
tell you,
came by.
Buy these tools, guys. But buy these bits.
I didn't tell him to say that.
No,
I'm
you
just-
didn't.
Ah.
Everybody that I see at the craft shows that get interested in wanting to do, well, how do you do this? I have router. I said, no, you got to order the right bits to do it, and it makes it easy.
Yeah. So what I've been, I've been saying that for years,
Yeah.
but there's still people out there that,
Well-
that like other bits. Hey,
Go on YouTube and see what it is. And I wish I'd have took a video of me trying my Harbor Freight tools because I threw away, I think, 3 sets of Harbor tools, the bits that I got
Yeah.
there. They do not work for what we do,
Yeah.
and this is an awesome product. Buy them.
Thanks, man. I
All right.
appreciate that. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope. I mean, I learned a lot. I just, You can come back anytime, man. That was so much fun. I just we love it when people come by, and again, we normally get like a day or two ahead of time. Bob called literally like 15, 20 minutes ago, but that's no big deal. We've got the camera set up. Anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. Hope this was helpful. Thanks, Bob, and we'll guys see you on the next video. I was just setting my hand down. I wasn't pounding.
He's pounding.
So say goodbye, Bob, before we get in trouble.